Hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft room. Oh, my shirt organized here. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located on the west coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And tonight we are stamping with the Greatest Adventure stamp set. This is the one that I made hubby's birthday card out of. It is a steam train. Now, cross your fingers that it's working. Facebook says it's working, but I don't see it working. There we go. Okay, if I don't find it on Facebook, I can't watch the comments. So tonight I have a kind of a fun technique for you. It's really easy to do. Hello, Alice. Yay! Okay, I have two draws to do. I've got two cards to share with you that I received this week. And the fun techniques. Let me get my computer over where it needs to be so that this thing's not right in my face. Hey, Connie. Hello, Nadine. Oh, how are we doing tonight? It is Wednesday, January the 29th. Hello, Holly. Hello, Janet. Oh, everybody's showing up. Yay. So I have a draw for the Share It Saturday for January the 18th that I was supposed to do on Monday, but I didn't get around to doing the names on the wheel. So we're going to do that tonight. Hello, Dimity from way down under. How's Australia doing today? And I have a draw for a 50% off item. Hello, Karen. Karen in Arizona. Hopefully not in snow anymore. So I have 50% off item and a Share It Saturday draw to do. So don't let me forget to do that. If I sound like I'm getting ready to hang up, then somebody nudge me. Okay. So the card that it's hot in Australia because they're in the middle of summer, and Dimity lives in an area of Australia that is hot all the time, from what I understand. Karen in Arizona has snow. Really? Oh my gosh. We haven't got any. They're calling for some maybe tonight, but we haven't got any snow yet. I'm hoping for snow. This is called the telescoping technique, and it is super easy and it's really fun to do. So I'm going to need your input tonight to tell me which shape you want me to do the telescope part in, because I'll show you the one I did, but I got circles as well. So let me flip you around and we will get started. So there's Greatest Adventure, the steam train that looks an awful lot like the steam train that my hubby works on. So I was suggested to my Stamp Crafts ladies, my Sunshine Club ladies last week, that we all make a whole bunch of these cards and send them off to our city and say, save our steam engine, SOS, because they are thinking of shutting this down. Unbelievable. Jiminy says meant to have rain. Oh, nice. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so the telescoping, can you see it? That's what makes it the telescoping card. So you can do it two ways. You can make it telescope out, or you can make it telescope down. And tonight I thought we'd do the down way, because I've already, this is the up way, so you can see how it looks. So if we do the down way, then you'll be able to see that comparison too. And then this, I use the Nested Essentials dies to do it, but I got the circles out and I thought we might try it in circles and then do it downward, telescoping. And there's the inside. Look at the detail in this stamp. Can you see that? That is amazing. This is one of our distinctive stamps, and it's really fun. And I inked my Memento ink pad up, so hopefully we'll get a really good stamped image tonight. Keep the steam trains. I know our city is trying to kill all tourism and trying to kill anything that is old. It wants to get rid of the Heritage Society. It wants to get rid of the Sunshine Club, not the people, just the club. It's trying to outprice them in the venues that they use. I think it's criminal myself. Okay, so I'm going to be using Memento Night of Navy, Boho Blue, and Smoky Slate. And the blends I used were Dark Royal Red and Dark Daffodil Delight, just for the light and for the front of the steam train. Now, the reason I do the front of the steam train, that color, is because that's the color my hubby's train is. Okay, and I have Greatest Adventure stamp set. Has some really nice sentiments in it, but I love the train. And the Happy Birthday, and you see this pattern at the bottom here? I got those out of Adventurous Sky. And then I had to add birds because we live at the coast. We have seagulls. So I got out Friendly Seagulls, and there's the birds I'm going to use. Now, this is Nested Essentials dies. These are the ones I used, but I thought we would do it in a circle. So tell me, which do you prefer? Do you prefer me to do it with the original ones or with the circle ones? I know it's stupid ideas. Our city council needs to be changed fast. Okay, and then I'm going to finish off with some Tinsel Gems 3-pack because they got some nice blue ones in there. Okay, so hello, Joanne. Yes, that would make amazing Harry Potter cards. What a good idea. Circle, says Dimity. Original, says Joanne. Okay, so while you're guessing, I'm going to show you a couple cards I received this week. This one I got from Yvonne. Now, Yvonne usually watches, but doesn't often comment. So if you're out there watching, Yvonne, thank you so much. It is gorgeous. I so miss that paper. That was Celebration paper last year. Was it called Flight and Airy or something, I think? And then I got this one from Heidi, who lives down the island a bit from me. And she used the old daffodil dies. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, ladies. I love getting cards. And they hang out on my shelves in my craft room. And then when the shelves get full, I rotate them. Hello, Alice. Alice says circles. We have 2 circles and 2 originals. So the next one to comment is going to have the deciding vote which one we are doing. There's not many supplies for this card. I'm using a Night of Navy base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 and folded in half. Where's Ted? What's he up to? Oh, hello, Janet. Ted sits in the living room and watches TV while I do my Facebook Lives. Janet and Ted grew up together on Salt Spring. That's cool. Thanks for watching us. Okay, and 2 pieces, 5 1/4 by 4, basic white, and a piece that is 1/2 by something or other for the sentiment. That's it. That's the only paper supplies we're going to need. So we will work on the front. And we have more circles. Okay, we will be doing the circles. So the first thing you do is stamp the train. Now, if we're going to do the circles, let me figure out, we'll do the big one. See, I did the big one, then I skipped one. You can do it with all of the layers, but if you skip one and then do another one, it kind of gives it a little bit of extra. Now, do I want that one or do I want to skip one? I want to skip one. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do those. That works. And then we might even do the little tiny one in the center. We'll see how it goes. We will see. Okay, so now there's where my circle is going to be. So I'm just going to very lightly, if I can find my pencil, very lightly just draw a circle there so I know where to put the focal point of this, of the stamp, so that I don't want it to be, I don't want to be highlighting the tail end of the train. I kind of want to highlight this part, so that will give me a starting point. Hello, Pat. Oh, Connie wants original. Too late, I think. The circles have won. Okay, I'm getting lots of ink on here because I want a nice dark, 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 dark image. That should be good. Okay, let's close this before I get it all over me. And there's my circle, and I'm going to put the front of the train kind of right in the center, and I want it to be not going up on going uphill like that. I'm going to keep the train kind of flat. And we'll stamp it right there. So it was really cold here again today, as usual. I love this weather though. It's cold, it's not wet, it's not snowing, you don't have to wear rain gear, you don't have to shovel it. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. What do you think? We'll get a good image out of that. Okay, I'm just going to let that dry a little bit before I start taking the eraser to it. So while it's drying, I'm just going to stamp the sentiment. I have to erase that circle before I go any further. We're going to end up with trouble. So I got happy birthday. And I'm going to stamp it on this 1/2 inch piece like that. And then we're going to trim this down. Oh, we can stamp the inside too. Get my stamping paper. See, I got it out tonight. I was thinking. There's the inside piece. Do you have fog? We did. It made it. Yes, we had. It was foggy all day. The sun didn't manage to pop its head out in town here. And it was colder. Makes it damper. Okay, we're going to have the train entering onto our inside piece like that. Ta-da! And we'll do the envelope at the same time. That'll give that ink a long time to dry before I take my eraser to it and try to smudge it. Not that this isn't quick drying, but the longer you can let it sit before you take the eraser to it, the better. And I don't usually put a stamp in the bottom right corner of my envelopes, but this one needs it. Oh, you know what we should try? If we got time, this is a quick card. If we got time, I want to try something. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, there's the envelope. There's the inside. Now we'll take this and my eraser. Wished it got cold here. I can't walk the dog as the heat would kill him. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we complain when it's cold and we don't think about people who don't have cold that are continuously hot. I can't imagine being hot all the time. However, I wouldn't have to wear 5 layers of clothing. Okay, good. Now, the next step is to take our smoky slate. You have to do everything before you start doing the die cutting. And I'm going to stamp this image. It's kind of like, looks like wood or railroad ties or something, just to give it a little bit of something at the bottom here so it's not, doesn't look like the train is hanging out in the sky. There we go. Okay. That's that. And it will lighten up as it dries too. Ooh, well, maybe we'll keep that open because we have to. Ooh. Stuck my finger in the ink pad. Now we're going to take blending brush and we're going to add some light color at the bottom. And I'm going to try to avoid going over top of the train. I want to keep that kind of as white as I can. You could sit in front of the air conditioning. Oh, yeah. Burr. There we go. Let's get a little bit of dirt on the bottom of the card. And then I'm going to grab, oh, you know what? I used Night of Navy for the sentiment on the original one, and I just stamped it in black, but oh well. It is what it is. And we're going to put some blue on the top around the train. Nadine, have you heard anything about getting into On Stage in March yet? I know a whole bunch of people have been able to get off of the waiting list and get onto the yay, we're coming list. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you, friend. Okay. Now I need to do a little bit right there because I want to get some blue in behind there. Just very lightly. I'm not adding a lot of color, just enough that it's not stark white. There we are. This stamp set, yes, Eddie, it is an online exclusive. Okay, now we're going to stamp some birds, which are seagulls. And then we can do our die cuts. Let's add a few more because, you know, seagulls are prevalent where I live. There's a lot of them. Okay, so that's it for getting the front done. Oh my gosh, my mouse is sitting there having a grand old time doing its own thing. Oh, well, that dark real red is dry. We'll just get rid of that one. There we go. Oh, but I don't want to throw my label away. So when my markers are dry, I throw them away. Well, I recycle them. But I want to keep my little label that's on there, so I just switch out the ends. Okay, and then some dark Daffodil Delight for the headlight. And this spot right here, I don't know what that is, but on Ted's train, it's red. So I'm going to add red there. And then I could go further, and the first coach in behind is usually red too, but I'm not going there. And why do I have a mungy mess there? Hello, Allison. Oh, Nadine. Darn, I was hoping. Dimity says it's only 34, but 98% humidity. That's the killer. In Alice Springs, it's 46 with no humidity, and she's in Darwin, NT. Hello, Marie. Fog and snow and getting colder. I'm trying to find where I got black on my fingers. Okay, so now we're going to put these on. We're going to cut them all at once. So there's that one. And then we're going to go down 2 sizes to the next one. And then we're going to go down 2 sizes to that one. And I don't think I'll do the little tiny one. I think this will be good. There we are. All right, so now I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine. Come on. And there we have our pieces. Take one off. And back here. All right. Card base. Now, you can see the blue in behind there. If you don't want that, just grab another piece of basic white that's a little bit smaller than this one and do it on top of it like this, and then you won't see the blue shine through. Uh-oh. There. It's going to fit. Sorry about that. And then this one's going to go in here like that. And then we have this one that's fitting there. Okay, and we're going to do it the opposite way. And I don't mind the blue showing through, so I will just leave it without an extra piece underneath it, because then I'd have to cut it. All right, so I'm going to do it reverse. I'm going to do this one up and then gradually go down, down, down. So let me grab some big dimensionals. These are leftovers from my paper pumpkin kit. So these are like free dimensionals. I can go wild with these. And you want to make sure if you're doing this and you're popping up a big layer like this, you want to make sure you use lots of dimensionals so it doesn't collapse on you. And I think one in there, and then I'm going to cut a chunk to put here. Oops. There we are. Okay, so the first layer is going to go on. Once I get all the liners off. The only thing with using so many dimensionals is it takes you a while to get the liners off. So we did a gorgeous butterfly card in Sunshine Club today. Would you like to see it? I have it here. Then you can tell me whether you want me to do a demonstration on it too. Okay, all the lids are off. It's going on my card front. Hopefully I'll be able to line it up, center it. Well, I'm a little bit off, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Now I gotta see if I can get it up, because I was supposed to be on double dimensionals. Because we have double dimensionals, then we have triple dimensionals. And apparently I didn't push them down hard, so they are very happily coming back up again. Flat, single, double, triple. Okay. So this one's going to be flat. This one's going to be single dimensionals. That's going to be double. So this is going to have a lot of, this is going to be a fat card. Ah. We used petal pink glimmer paper to do the butterfly card today, and it was really pretty. This card will take a lot of dimensionals. Because you got to have different heights. I'm just wondering. No, we'll do it with triple layers because you might as well see it. If you only have, instead of having 4 layers, if you only do 3 layers, then you don't have to have triple on one of the layers. You could just do double ones. Hello, Lena. Alice wants to see the card. The card from the Sunshine Club stamp crafts that we did today. Just remind me, Alice. Oh, I missed doubling up on that one. And I missed taking the lid off of it originally, too. Okay, so there's double. Now, let me see if I have any more dimensionals. Hang on. I had to grab some more dimensionals. These ones from Paper Pumpkin are a bit thicker, and I don't have enough to do the whole layer. So I don't want to do just half of the layer with them, or it will be lopsided. What a silly question. Want to see the card? Well, you know, I have to ask. You guys may be like, no, I don't want to see it. Ho hum. The most time consuming is getting these on. And if when you're at home doing this, line your dimensionals up a little bit neater than I'm lining mine up. Stuck to me. You could use, what are those things called? Foam strips too, if you wanted. Probably go faster. Oops, that one's too big. Trim that off a bit, or we will see it. Okay, now we can put it on. We got our triple layer dimensionals on there. So who gets Paper Pumpkin? Do you have it delivered? And do you make the cards the way they're designed, or do you like making alternative cards? You all know what my preference is, because I do mine live every month. So you guys get to see my alternative cards. Okay, I'm going to put this on, see if I can get it lined up straight this time. Let go. Okay. This card will probably end up taking extra postage. Connie says, yeah, like that's going to happen. You mean lining them up? Yeah. That one is showing. I'm not happy with that. I'm going to see if I can move that a little bit. Just push it in there. There we go. It'll do. Okay, so then we're going to do the next, and this is going to be double. Joanne does most months. Lena does. Connie sometimes does. I'm going to move to my mini dimensionals now. Alice says not yet. Well, I was in desperate need of 24 thank you cards yesterday to do thank you cards to everybody who placed an order for my BOGO sale. So I ended up grabbing the January and December paper pumpkin kits and putting them together, not as they are designed. I made some alternates that were close to as designed. So it was an easy, quick way to get some beautiful cards to say thank you for your support. So if you placed an online order, they went out in the mail today. And if you placed an online out of town order, they went in the mail today. If you placed an online in town order, then you got your thank you card today. And if you placed an order with me that's coming to me, then you'll get your card in with your order as usual. Okay, going in with the second layer. Connie says it depends on how much she likes the paper pumpkin kit. Pat says I do, and I change up the cards, especially with the colorful envelopes, like the chickadees. Diane says she does, depending on the month when I make them. I usually do her own thing. Way to go. You need to start sharing your cards, Diane. You need to share them on the Share It Saturday. Even though they're paper pumpkin, we'd still welcome seeing your cards. Yvonne says she's not a fan of paper pumpkin, but that's okay. You don't have to be a fan of paper pumpkin. Yvonne is the creator of this gorgeous card that I showed you earlier. Okay. Getting my liners off here. Paper pumpkin is not for everyone. I fully understand that. Okay. I think I'm there. Okay, now you take the next layer and you line it up. I'm going to grab my tweezers. See if this will help me get it in there without dropping it. I'm going to line it up, put it through the hole. There we go. That's double. Now the next layer is going on singles. Has anybody been counting how many dimensionals I've used tonight? Thank goodness the first two layers were paper pumpkin ones. Leftover paper pumpkin, because they usually give you more than you need. Okay, so this one's going to be on one layer. I must have used like 20 or 30 of them, I'm sure. Because this layer alone has 2, 4, 6, 7 on them. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to line it up. Like that. Put that down there. And then you just kind of push it underneath to get it down. I think I got this one a little out of kilter here, but that's okay. There we are. Okay. Woohoo! Last layer. This one goes flat. Diane says, I need to get making some more cards. May have been in a bit of a slump, but you've definitely got my creative juices going again. We'll share when I get one made. Yay. We love to see them, Diane. And I'm so glad that you are getting your mojo back. Every once in a while, we need that break, right? Wendy says, I use my pokey tool to remove the liners much quicker for me. Yep, that works too. Okay, now we got our final layer going in. I'm going to line that up. Oops, there we go. And there's our reverse telescoping. Oh, thanks, Wendy. Yeah, the stamp is amazing in its detail. Distinctive stamping, making a distinctive stamp was actually created by Stampin' Up, and they have patented it. It was one of the artists working with Stampin' Up that came up with the idea on how to do this. Okay, Winky, where are you? Because, you know, Winky on the light. And I don't know what this thing is called. It's supposed to have a gold number 7 on it, but I don't have anything small enough to be able to do that. So there, we add a bit of Winky, and we're going to finish off with some tinsel gems. Grab some of the blue ones. Now, I'm not going to put them out here because it's already thick enough. I wonder how thick it actually is. So let's just put some on the next layer down. And we'll put one over there. And we'll put one over here. There we are. Oh, good. Oh, you guys are so kind. Okay, tell me, which one do you like better? Do you like the telescoping out or the telescoping in? Which one do you like better? While you decide, I'm going to put sentiment on because I just about forgot. And I know who this one is getting this one for his birthday, but I won't say. Okay. And I'm not putting my sentiment on dimensionals because I don't need it any thicker than that. There we go. We're done. We're done. We're done. Both out, both. Nice. There's definitely a place for both of them. And do you like the circle or do you like the rectangle better? And while you do that, I really want to try something. Should we try something? I don't know whether this will work or not. Let's try. Grabbing some more cardstock. Now, for this, you need a silicone mat. Let's use that one. I'm going to try to do a reverse stamped image. And let me preface this by saying, if this doesn't work, it's not my fault. I've never done this before. Has anybody done this reverse imaging technique? It works really well with a Stamparatus, but I don't have my Stamparatus here, so it's not handy. There. So you ink it up. Then you stamp it on your silicone mat. Try not to move it while it's on this mat. This is where the Stamparatus comes in handy because it won't move. And you can actually stamp it twice and make it really dark. But we're just going with this because this is an experiment, right? You're not going to hold it against me if it doesn't work. Okay, so there's our stamped image. Now you take a piece of cardstock and you put it over top and you rub it. Have you guys done this? Oh, look at that. Karen has, Diane has, Holly has, Wendy has. You used 83 dimensionals? Oh my God, Marie, that's funny. Okay, cross your fingers. I'm going to lift it up. Oh my gosh, it worked. Look at that. I now have a train going the other way. Look at that. It's not quite as dark, and I can see a couple of spots where I didn't get lots of ink. But that is cool. Woohoo! Now I got to be careful with that because it's got wet ink on it still. Apparently it works really well. You will never get it as dark as the original one because of course you're doing it backwards. It's like a second generation inking. But with the Memento being in one of our new pads, it worked really well. Aw, thank you. Look at all those hearts. If you are enjoying my video, please hit those emojis. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button right down there, please. And thank you. I'm going to have to make a card out of this one now, too. Yay! Okay, time to do some draws. What was I going to do? Was that what I said? Don't let me forget, besides the draws, don't let me forget to do? I don't remember. I've done a lot of talking tonight, and I don't remember what I've said. Oops. Oh, I was going to show the card right. Gosh, Alice, I'm so glad that somebody is remembering this. Okay, here's the card we made at the Sunshine Club today. Look at this. And in behind there, look at that glimmer paper. That is part of the 3-color glimmer paper that's currently in the last chance list. So I do believe this is on sale right now. Let me just scoot over here. Oh, I don't have it open. Never mind. I thought I had Stampin' Up open, but I don't. So I can't go over and find out. But I do believe that glimmer paper's on. And this, it comes in Petal Pink, Highland Heather, and Pretty Peacock are the 3 colors that are in it. And when you're doing this butterfly, if you are using this die cut, please don't glue the wings down. Don't pop them up. Because when you move the card, can you see how those wings flap around? It's like the butterfly's trying to take flight. If you use a gel plate, it works awesome. I made some Lavinia cards with the technique. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know what a gel plate is, and I don't have one, but it would be interesting to look into. Okay, so tell me, do you want me to show you how to make this one night, or you pretty well got the idea of it's a really easy, simple card to do. Yes, Alice, I did tell you, and I appreciate you remembering. Okay, so I'm going to go there like that. And now I'm going to take my phone down because it's time to do the draws. Alice says yes, and a demonstration. Oh, thanks, Dimity. We'll see you next time. Pat made a sympathy card with the butterflies today. Yee! Okay, we are going to do the draws. I'm going to get the first one is Share It Saturday for the 18th of January. Okay, got myself all set up here now. We'll just flip this around and we'll go over here. And there it is. And I'm going to delete the label and delete the row. And I'm going to hit shuffle twice like I always do. And the winner of Share It Saturday for January the 18th is, who's it going to be? Heidi. Congratulations, Heidi. I do believe the card she shared is the one I received in the mail today. That's awesome. Thank you so much and congratulations, Heidi. Now I'm going to go over here. We have a 50% off draw. So for this, you have to be Canadian. You have to be part of my VIP group, part of my club, part of my team, or part of the Creative Escapes group. And You can order anything except for a suite or the big die cutting machine, anything that is currently available, and you pay 50% plus shipping and tax on that 50%. And if you don't live in town, then you have to pay postage to get it to you. So I don't recommend ordering a bundle with a punch because it'll be expensive. Okay, we're going to delete the heading, delete the row, hit shuffle twice, and the 50% off item goes to, drum roll please. Oh, it's going to be Yvonne. Woohoo! Congratulations, Yvonne. And Yvonne said she wanted the memorable blooms bundle. So if that's still the case, Yvonne, just comment in there that that's what you want. And I have some really cool news because I have another one to give away. So I'm going to give away 50% off bundles tonight. We'll shuffle again and go. I did remove Yvonne, so we know that Yvonne won't win again. And this one is going to be won by Joanne. Joanne Ralston. And Joanne wanted the beautiful butterfly bundle. Congratulations. So ladies, I will be in touch. Oops, hang on. I got to get this set up here properly before there we go. Yes, congratulations to Yvonne and Joanne. Yvonne, just give me a yes that you still want the memorable blooms one. And Joanne, if you're watching, please. Oh, there's Joanne. You're welcome. So Joanne, you still want beautiful butterflies? And I will message you when I'm done this, and we will get them ordered for you. Yay! Oh, I'm leaving you looking at my dirty computer. I'm sorry. That wasn't very nice. Yvonne, yes, that's what she wants, the memorable blooms. And Joanne, yes, memorable blooms. Good. I will be in touch after I figure out how much you owe, and payment can be made by e-transfer. I want to case some of my, Joanne wants to case some of my beautiful butterfly cards. Yay, thank you, Joanne. Just make sure to enter them into Share It Saturday. You could win that too. Perfect. Okay, now, Joanne, I'm not sure I have your address. So can you message that to me, please? And I will get these ordered because I'm putting the orders in tonight. No, Saturday. I'm putting the orders in Saturday. I want it to roll over to February. Good night, Lena. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed our journey and our experimentation tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will be back tomorrow night. Somebody tell me, am I? I am. Oh, I'm going to do a card with Corner in Bloom tomorrow night. So that one will be over on my page and my VIP group as well. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.